So today my friend Erik and I, we are heading out to a Roman quarry that was built in 200 AD by a Roman legion in the area. Next to that, above that in the mountain, is a Celtic settlement and a sacrificial altar where we're going to head to. I imagine that the Celtics were wiped out by their number one enemies, the Romans. So we're going to head up there. You can go with Okay, let's make it through here. This looks... We've been walking up the side of this mountain to get to the Roman quarry where the Legion was stationed in 200 AD, and it looks like we're gonna have a bit of a problem getting through here. So I decided before we continue on, I want to show you what happened up here. Is there was major storms over the winter and recently in the summer, and they're not to play around with. You can see what's happened. These trees are not cut down. They are fallen by the wind. And if you take a good look, hopefully we can show you through the video, it's not just one or two, it's dozens of trees have been felled by the storms, which also goes to show nobody's been up here because it's not cleared. And I don't think it's like last week alone, because that looks like that's been there for a little while, not long, but I would say maybe a couple months. But some of these are fresh because we just had another storm the other day in the area, and another one coming later today, I think. So I think later on. So we got to be a bit careful and not get caught up here. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what we're going through to get to this Roman site. And that, oh shoot, we're going to have to be careful. Don't worry, you guys watching, you're about to see why we have to be careful. If you're familiar with the world's largest wine fest, it's in Bad Dürkheim, Germany, and welcome. There's Bad Dürkheim, Germany. So we have to be careful here. Oh goodness. That is awesome. That's the city of Bad Dürkheim, home of the largest wine fest in the world. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Don't you slip there.
Okay. Alright, so we're also gonna have to make our way around there because I think it's right down over there. So we're gonna have to be careful up here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off so be a bit safer. Okay. I think we have to go back around. So, sorry. Oh, wait. Holy, oh my God. Oh, crap. Oh my goodness. Erik, I found it.
Found it, it doesn't sound too convincing.
I know. I found it though, and we are somehow on top of it. I don't know how we managed that. No wonder nobody's been through those woods.
Oh, wow.
Holy.
Wow.
Holy scamoli. I don't want to lose my camera. I have to be careful. Oh, so we're going to have to go down and around. So I think we should probably go to the Celtic wall first, and then to the...
I think this leads us around somehow. But why did...
I don't think so, because if you see over there...
Yeah.
Maybe through those woods somewhere. You got some rope?
Nope.
So I think we should go to that Celtic wall, and then to the sacrificial rock, and then back here. Yeah, so this will be...
I think it might actually lead us around somehow, because right over there you see there's rope in the woods too, so which is
oh yeah,
likely,
I see it. Okay.
Most likely part of the path. But we can go to the rock first.
Yeah, let's do that since we're already up here, and that's what, still a couple miles into the forest. Okay, so, and there's nobody there. I don't know if that other path is ruined as well with the fallen over trees, so we're just gonna have to be careful with that. All right, let me see if I can get another view before we go. Oh my Lord, it is way down there. And I know there's some Roman they excavated some Roman, what do you call it, sculptures that were carved into the rock. So I definitely want to get that on film.
Watch me drop my iPhone.
Well, be careful. Well, that's no joke. There's only 2 steel wires here, so be very careful. This is not a joke. If we slip or something, there is nothing to save us. Looks like there might be a step there. No, I'm not going to climb down it. I'm tempted. If my height wasn't a problem. Oh, look, this is pretty cool. Somebody's been up here messing around. Look at this. Wow, how cool is that? Squirrel. Look at that, Eric. Do you know what these things are called?
No.
Huh. Okay. Well, it looks like this is... Oh, look, they found more and you can't go through there anymore. Looks like more of the site has been... They're excavating. So that's pretty cool. Erik and I have found the ancient Celtic wall from 500 BC out here. We were out looking for the Devil's Rock, which is a sacrificial altar, and we found a, I think it's 1.5 to 3 kilometer long wall that used to be up here by the Celts. They built it around their area, and they don't know what they built it to keep out, to separate. See, it goes all the way. This wall just goes on and on. All these stones are from that wall, and it just goes on and on. And it was either built to keep something out or keep something in, and they were doing sacrifices up here. Now later, in 100 or 200 AD, the Romans came into town, and possibly earlier than that, because the quarry itself was dated around 200 AD, but that doesn't mean it was exactly started then. This is dated to 500 BC, so sometime between when this was started and when the Romans got here, the Celts rather, they disappeared. Nobody knows where they went. They just up and disappeared. So, and they're going through here in the forest, and you can see there's another tree that's been down from the storm. This is like another haunted forest. I mean, you could see all the damage. We hear all these weird sounds. We even hear trees falling while we've been out here. And you could see all this, just all kinds of ancient ruins everywhere we go. Not just this, we also saw medieval steps not too long ago as we were walking through here. So what happened to that Celt settlement that was here? And the Romans did frown upon human sacrifice, which is what the Celts did up here. I'll show you on the stone when we get to it. And my theory is that the Romans took the Celts as slaves back to Italy, well, what's now Italy, or killed them, and they just haven't found the remains yet, and that might be what they're looking for up here. Because as you can see, there's another, this is blocked off, but I can get to it. Not a well, but they're looking, I guess, how deep that wall goes, and it goes down. So let's go ahead and explore it and walk along it for a while and see what we got. All right. I hope this wall isn't cursed. We were trying to walk the wall to the sacrificial altar, but it looks like it's going to be impossible. Just too many trees have fallen over the wall, and there's just no way we can get through it. So we're going to have to find another path alongside it, parallel, and make our way. We'll still be able to feel some more of the wall as we go, but as you can see, like earlier, there's just trees everywhere, and we're out here, so it's not too safe. I almost sprained my ankle a moment ago, just after Erik decided to warn me not to, and I think he jinxed me. See, Erik, had you not warned me, I would have been fine.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off and come over there. Okay, this is the Celtic sacrificial rock. Oh. Man, we made it up here.
Yeah.
So, this dates back to 500 BC. It does have some modern graffiti on it, unfortunately. Since it's been found, I guess young kids have been up here and have vandalized it, unfortunately. But a lot of these markings are not all vandalism. Some of them are date back. This is dates back to the Roman era of 200 AD. This skull right here. So here, this right here is where they chopped off the heads of humans, sacrificed them, and this channel, which is carved into the stone here, is where the blood would go. And then you'd see where it continues to go down. There's 2 channels for the blood. So this is actually, I have to be careful, this is actually pretty sophisticated as far as sacrificial rocks go. So don't know exactly how they stood up here, but it's pretty high up. So this is what they call now the bucket. And yeah, we're actually standing where humans were sacrificed. So their head would rest in there, and then the blood would go down the channel, which is, you know, gruesome as we think about it now, but it was normal for the Celts then. And the Celts are known for sacrificing humans. Wow, I'm standing on a sacrificial altar. Wow, and actually, to be honest with you, I want to get off it. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Okay. So, this is the view. Oh, wow. Erik, did you notice you can see Limburg?
Is that over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pictures of it.
That is Limburg. That is the monastery and the Queen of Germany at the time. I believe I had to look up the name for you. She's buried there. I was there recently and I have photos of her grave. So that's Limburg. And it might look like it's not too far, but it's actually quite far from where we are right here. Wow, that is really cool. Now I gotta make my way back down. I'm walking the channel where the blood went out. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the camera down off so that I can get down from here. It's just man, just kind of emotional. Just had to get away for a moment just thinking about what occurred here. There's no telling how many people were killed. What I also found interesting when I was reading about the Celts and who they sacrificed, they didn't sacrifice necessarily peasants or lessers per se. They sacrificed a lot of their well-to-do. They sacrificed their priests. They sacrificed some of their leaders. It seemed like the more substance someone had in the community, the more worth they were as a sacrifice. So I guess it paid to be poor if you wanted to live. And apparently, like the priests of the Celts, they were worshipped, revered, or however you want to say it, until like a storm would come through or something would wipe out their community, and then they would kill the priest and blame him. And a lot of these Celtic communities were actually ruled by women. In fact, the 2 major Celtic tribes in Britain that had a truce or a treaty with the Romans when the Romans were there were both women queens. And they sacrificed their own kind. Some really amazing history that you can learn about the Celts. And in fact, King Arthur, the legends of King Arthur, whether he was real or not, originated with the Celts. So King Arthur originally was a Celt. And then, of course, the legends and the stories over the years were written and so on. But originally, if King Arthur even existed, he was a Celt because legends originated with the Celts. Okay, so, man, you feel that wind come through here, that breeze? When I just started talking about King Arthur, that wind just kicked up. I wonder if there's any connection. Alrighty, let's make our way back down. Erik and I were walking through these woods and we noticed these rocks up here and all these fallen trees. And then we're walking this way and then suddenly we saw this little wall and we were like, oh wow, what is this? And then next thing you know, we've got this. It's like so amazing at the stuff you find just walking around these ancient sites. Like, there's no date, there's no sign, there's no nothing. This looks Middle Ages to me. This doesn't look, it could be Roman, but I think it's Middle Ages.
It looks more Middle Age.
Yeah. You got Limburg across the Abbey from 900 AD. So I wonder if this is connected to it somehow. Oh look, there's more over here. So cool. Oh well, I better turn around and see where I'm standing. The last thing I need to do is step backwards. Okay, so that is so awesome. You find things out here you don't even know are out here. So we've made our way back out of the forest, and we found our way back to the Roman quarry. Whew. We just made it back from in the forest from the sacrificial altar and from the Celts wall that was throughout the forest, and hopefully we got good videotape and you were able to see that. And now we're at back at the Roman quarry, and we're gonna head down there and take a look, because apparently that is probably where they got the rocks for the wall. Now that wall, like I was saying earlier, was a massive undertaking. It just had to be. It's incredible just to walk it, to view it, to be a part of it. It's just amazing. I've never seen that on any TV show or documentary before. I don't know whether there is one, probably, but this might be the first time you ever get to see it. If you come to Europe and you come to Bad Dürkheim, I highly recommend coming up the mountain and walking in the woods to experience it, because it's absolutely incredible. The view behind me is just breathtaking. It is Bad Dürkheim. Hopefully it comes across well in the video. Can you see it? That's where the largest wine fest in the world is held. So we're gonna head down there and see what we can see. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. So Erik just asked me if we're gonna find the easy way down or we're gonna take the crazy way down and risk our lives. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know what my answer is. We're gonna risk our lives, of course. Dude, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. But you know what's cool about this? Is this looks like a natural, whoa, natural staircase made out of roots and rock. I mean, it's just a natural, I mean, let me point this back up so viewers can see what I just climbed down, or what we would just, wow, that's all roots and rock, and it's natural. Well, actually, now that we look back up, check it out. Those stones, those look like they were placed there, don't they?
Right. It looks like a mixture, like you said, a mixture between the roots and the rocks.
That's, I like that. That's really interesting. And those stones, of course, this quarry is 2,000 years old, so stands to reason that the stones are as well. Dude, really? You're gonna pick the steepest route?
Well, you said adventure.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? You know, I think we're solving my heights problem,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's a good idea to, oh my Lord.
Yeah, watch out there. There is a sign saying closing up to its spot.
Danger, there's a cliff. Wow, here's the Roman carvings, dude. Wow, these are the carvings in the cliff. And of course, you have the modern graffiti as well. Yeah, these look original. And then, oh, wow. I didn't even see that. This face, this head. Right here. Wow. So you have to kind of try and figure out what's modern and what is from, I believe, this head. I don't know. But I know these are definitely from the quarry. Wow, it's amazing. See, if I hadn't stepped out here on the cliff,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have seen these.
Yeah.
And now, viewers, when I say cliff, I mean cliff. Okay, so let's get down there. Not direct, Eric. Let's try and find a more reasonable. So we made our way down. We're at the bottom of the cliff now, and we're at the quarry where we assume these stones were quarried. This was a Roman quarry from 200 AD. That's when the Roman legion was stationed here. And they built this quarry, or they took the stones from it to build whatever they built. But it's also, I believe, probably where the Celts got their stone for their wall as well. Oh, that's a nice echo in there. So, we were up there and now we're down here. Pretty cool. So take a look. This is pretty amazing. Careful, Eric. So I did a bit of a climb to get up here, and what's really interesting over here, and they've marked them off for us, is that you have this horse that was placed here by the Romans, and then next to it, older, is another horse which is more akin to cave art. Which is pretty amazing. So you have cave art next to a more modern, and when I say modern, 1800 to 2000 years ago, horse carved by the Romans when this was a quarry. So this part must have already been here, and you can see where they actually dug out, which is right in here. And you can hear the sirens from the city because we're not far from Bad Dürkheim. Well, we are technically. It looks close, but this is like an echo, and so you can hear the sounds from below. This is really incredible. One of the things I love about exploring and going to these places and visiting them is to be where ancient humans have been. And not just been, but have created and just done incredible things. And that's what all this exploring is about, is to see these places and witness the change and witness what people have done. And I love that. I just get an incredible thrill out of that, and that's why I'm here. And so it's just really emotional for me, and I just wanted to say something. As I stand here, Erik's all the way over on the other side, and I'm by myself now here. There's no one else here now, so I've got it kind of for myself, and it's just an amazing feeling. It really is. I hope that you viewing this can come to Germany, to Bad Dürkheim, and come see this for yourself. And what I love about doing these videos and being able to post them on social media and for the world to be able to see them is that you see these major TV shows and they show you these world famous pyramids and tombs and, you know, but there's so many places that you normally would not see. And so it's great when people actually go out with their video cameras and they shoot footage so that wherever you are in the world, you can see it as well, and not highly sensationalized, although, you know, of course I have fun too, but ultimately what you see is what you get. We are going to make our way back to civilization, and it's been a great adventure today. If you saw anything or you heard anything that I missed, that I didn't see, please mention it. Let me know. Leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a comment. You know, I'd love to hear from you. It's nice to go out and do these things, but also it's nice to hear from people to say, hey, you know, that was pretty cool. I like seeing that. Show me more. And I'd like to know that too. So feel free to comment. Okay, so this is the way we're going down, and for safety's sake I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera so we survive. Secretly I'm going to film. Oh, dude. It would make for great footage if we did. Well, let's try not to, though.
This is where you actually need a GoPro. Oh, good?
Yeah.